Good morning. Oh, look at that out there. Beautiful myrtle, beautiful sunshine. Oh man, parsley. Must sort that out today. I did give these aloes a little dribble of water last night. It wasn't the 3 days, but like I was feeling bad because like it's warm. Okay, it's not like desert warm, but it's Cornwall warm and they looked thirsty, so I don't know, whatever. We've got steak for dinner. We're doing the Great British Camp Out again tonight. Well, at least I am. Johnny, Saturday night, he has a cheese and wine party all on his own. Not even joking. He sits in the kitchen, drinks a bottle of wine, sometimes two, eats a lot of cheese, whacks the tunes up really, really loud. So me and the cat are probably going to camp in the caravan tonight just for a change of scenery. But we're going to have a little campfire and cook steak and have it with some yummy wild garlic butter. But the reason I'm showing you this corner of my kitchen is there's my delicious cold brew. I've had it straining for about an hour. Not that it needed an hour, it's just that's how long I've been fannying around doing other work. So it's that time of day. I'm going to take this away, chuck the grounds into the compost. My God, that's a lot of coffee. That's going to be super duper duper strong. So then I need to try and work out what kind of, what's the word? Percentage? No. I can't think what the word is. Then I need to work out basically how much coffee to water to ice I need to enjoy it. So I need to work that bit out. And I'm thirsty. And it's definitely time for a cold brew coffee. Yes. Totally forgot to turn the camera on then. I just poured one kind of espresso cup into here and then topped it up with ice cold water. Oh, yes! This is a happy hedgecomber. So if that is one measure of a cold brew and then I just top it up with water, this is going to last me like at least a day. I say let's go drink this with the chickens. Oh, I'll take some sweeties too. Just chilling with my chooks. Hey girls. Brought my great big like beanbag chair into the chicken run, which wasn't easy, trying to find a poo-less patch to plonk it in. This wasn't possibly the most relaxing place I could have sat to drink a coffee. Oh, maybe it was. Would you look at that? Johnny's just got back from the shop and he bought me some flowers. Thank you, Johnny.
You're welcome.
Oh, shucks. Ain't they purty? Johnny, you're a sweet boy. So we are now in the little vintage caravan that lives in our log shed. Tonight, Sassy the cat and I are going to kip in here for the Great British Camp Out. So I'm going to turn this into a little nest and get us all set up for tonight. So I think I've decided to make this up into a great big squishy bed for tonight. And to do that, I need to find the planks that go along here to complete the bed. So I'm looking in the little cupboards. I would just like everybody to appreciate just how fabulous this little hairdryer from 1984 is. Isn't that the funniest thing you've ever seen? I've never used it. I have curly hair. One does not put one of these near this. But isn't that just the funniest thing you've ever seen? Little 12-volt hairdryer. I kind of feel like that should be in a museum. There's also a little vacuum cleaner in here as well. Let me show you that. So that's the little vacuum, little handheld space-saving device, very futuristic. So I am not doing any gardening today because it's really just too hot. I just want to sleep. So today I'm just playing. I'm gonna pimp the caravan and make it all cushy and lovely. I'm gonna cook steak later for our tea. Just gonna have a nice lazy day on the farm, really. All right, so I have a confession. Yes, I write recipes for a living, but no, I cannot make pastry. To save my life, I always end up buying the stuff. I've put it down to having really hot hands. I don't know. Sounds like a load of nonsense to me, but that's the only thing I can put it down to. I make terrible pastries. So today's mission is to make quiche from scratch without going down to the shop to buy ready-made pastry. Like, I'm an adult. I should be able to make pastry, right? So I googled foolproof short crust pastry recipe. It's the easiest damn thing in the world. I should be ashamed that I can't actually do it. I'll link down below to the recipe that I'm using. She's told me to put butter in the freezer and like have ice cubes in my water and all that stuff, which in Venice I've never done any of that before, so maybe it is down to the whole temperature thing. I'm also going to use the food processor to make it rather than by hands and like fingers and stuff, so we'll see. But I'm going to make Johnny a quiche Lorraine. It's his favourite, and you know, he did earn some nice brownie points this morning, so the boy deserves a quiche. Wish me luck. Okay, flour, salt. Here's my little cubes of butter that have been in the freezer for 10 minutes by timer. It's all very accurate apparently, so I'm going to dump those in there too. And they are actually quite frozen. Then you've got to process for 10 continuous minutes until the mixture looks like coarse breadcrumbs. And like this is all done by the second apparently. It's very precise, which is the opposite way that I cook anything, which is interesting. 1, 2, 3. 1 egg. We can definitely do the 1 egg. Now she doesn't say big egg, little egg, so we're just going with a middle of the road kind of egg. Okay, then process for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Oh, press the wrong button. I did about 7 seconds. I might just ruined it all. Add the ice water and process for 20 seconds. Right, 2 tablespoons of iced water coming up. 1. Well, apparently that's it. Really? Can't be that easy, surely. Yeah, I don't think that's enough water, eh? That's just crumbly. I'm getting that horrible feeling again that this is going to be a big fat fail. You can't blame this on my hot hands too, surely. That looks better, doesn't it? That's double the water in the recipe. It's still really crumbly. Oh, I'm so rubbish at pastry. I think it's probably way too thick as well, but I just don't know. And hopefully that will be edible. Fingers crossed. Who cares what it tastes like when it looks that good, huh? I'm actually ridiculously proud of that. How sad is that? I assume it's the heat, but oh my goodness, I've just been so sleepy again today. It's been quite nice actually. It's quite late. I don't even know what time it is now. 5-ish, 6-ish. I haven't really done an awful lot today. It's been really nice and relaxing. The caravan is all ready for tonight, so that's good. So me and the cat will be snuggled up in there all evening. And to be honest, this isn't all that different to a regular Easter for us. Because I live in a touristy area, I don't tend to go camping at Easter, like away from the farm, because it's mental down here. The roads are chocker, the campsites are chocker. It's kind of like, we've got 2 bank holidays here in the UK over the Easter holidays, and because it's a long weekend, Cornwall gets heaving, usually. Gosh, it's so weird. So yeah, generally I don't go away camping over Easter anyway, unless there's an actual event on or something like that that we're going to specifically. But just a general camping trip, we would wait until Easter was over. So from that point of view, it's not actually all that different being here on the farm. Having this weather is incredible. And big drop in temperature tomorrow means I might actually be a little bit more productive in the gardens. Because this heat, man, it makes me want to sleep. So it seems. So how are you guys celebrating Easter? Are you doing anything fun? Have you got kids that you're doing crafts and cooking and stuff with, or what's your go-to? And also what do you normally do at Easter? Do you normally go camping? Do you normally come to Cornwall camping? Let us know in the comments what you're normally up to and what you will be up to this weekend. There, good job done. There we go, nice full house again. Definitely pets with benefits, aren't they? So, sorry Myrtle, tonight I am hanging out with a caravan. So we put some twinkly lights on to celebrate the whole Great British Camp Out. Isn't that sweet? And hopefully my camping partner is already in situ. Oh, there she is. We're going to have cuddles. Going to watch a movie with Mummy. Yeah? So here I am in the little caravan, in the log shed. Put a little poll out on Twitter as to what was the best apocalypse film for me to watch this evening in my little camp out. And the general consensus was Contagion. So that's the one I'm going to watch. I've seen it before, very good film. It's just me and the cat, but she's just legged it out the window. She's decided that it's hunting o'clock. So I'm going to sit here in my little nest and put a film on. And it's lovely. And I just realised I haven't given you a proper tour of this little caravan, so I might do that tomorrow. I'll have a little tidy up and yeah, I'll show you, especially the bathroom and the kitchen because they are so retro, it's untrue. Anyway, I'm going to go and dive into this film. Good morning.